Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena, and I have a energy reading for today. Quick read. Let's see. So the first message that I have is the force of love and creation, divine presence. So Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ. I'm getting learning and new paths are available at this time. Okay. Teacher, student, teacher. Soulful appreciation when it comes to any heartfelt gratitude, okay? When it comes to growth, when it comes to freedom, when it comes to financial growth, when it comes to self-growth, just mind, body, spirit growth. When it comes to all solutions, all right? So a lot of good energy, harmony, solutions, um, divine vision, okay? Being open to expansion and legacy, being open to love, acceptance, and healing the heart. So I'm getting a lot of heart chakra. Let's see. Asking you shall receive, that your joy may be full. John chapter 16. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew chapter 5. Be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. Matthew chapter 9. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John chapter 14. You are the light of the world. Matthew chapter 5. All things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Matthew chapter 21. Knock and it shall be open unto you. Matthew chapter 7. Very nice. Let's see. The best way to live a stress-free life is to learn how to swim in the ocean of uncertainty. Happy is the man who has broken the chains which hurt the mind and has given up worrying once and for all. Happy is the man who has broken the chains which hurt the mind and has given up worrying once and for all. The best way to live a stress-free life is to learn how to swim in the ocean of uncertainty. Doing something that is productive is a great way to alleviate emotional stress. Get your mind doing something that is productive. When we are present in each moment, the past gently rolls up behind us and the future slowly unravels before us. So I just reread that so I can say it clearly. All right, let's see what else. It's just a short few messages for today. The energy. So, good deed. Use a review. Reviewable. Sorry. Okay, let me not start. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. Good deed. Use a reusable lunch container instead of a paper bags, okay? Sorry, I'm not laughing at the message. I just got the giggles for some reason. Okay. Do a chore for someone without them knowing. Buy a coffee for a stranger. Make a get well card for someone. Make amends with a friend you're falling out with. Switch your lamps to energy efficient light bulbs. So these are just do it yourself good deeds. And this is just messages for today. Worrying doesn't take away tomorrow's trouble, but it takes away today's peace. Positive vibe. The best time for a new beginning is now. Never lose your sense of wonder. There's always something good coming to you, okay? These are all positive vibes, so make sure you're calling in that energy, okay? Let's see. Stress less. Wake up early to watch the sunrise. Scroll through photos of any baby animals for instant calming. Don't be afraid to spend time alone with your thoughts. Put down your phone, switch off the TV, and just sit for a while. Make regular time to laugh. Find a new TV comedy or watch some stand-up comedy or anything funny videos, possibly YouTube. Notice which of the people in your life boost you and which ones drain you. Use your time accordingly. So notice which of the people in your life boost you and which ones drain you. Use your time accordingly. Okay, so those are really nice messages. Let's see where we're at. A few minutes. All right, almost finished. Let's see. All right, is there anything else we need to know for today? Happy Sunday. Thank you for watching Zenagallery. This is just an energy reading for today. Happy holidays. Let's see what else. Okay, when it comes to any type of, let's see what this is. All right, let's see. when it comes to any type of achievements, all right, make sure you're trusting the lesson is what I'm getting. Make sure you're trusting the lesson. Make sure when it comes to trying to reach an achievement within self, so I'm getting like personal development, self-development, or possibly goals, for instance, maybe going back to school, stuff like that. Make sure you're trusting the lesson, okay? Like say if you failed a course, or you feel really not well, how can I word this? You feel not equipped possibly for a college course or a school course or an art class or anything like that when it comes to achieving your goal, okay? Make sure you're looking at it from a learning perspective instead of a loss is what I'm getting. So what I'm getting like possibly so what I'm getting is possibly like you know, maybe spending some money to take an art class and you didn't get the certificate or whatever the case may be. So just make sure you're laughing about it, you're lighthearted about it, and possibly, take the class over or find a new class or find something that you still want to, achieve your goal with when it comes to possibly education, when it comes to something you want to feel good about yourself. So I'm just saying like possibly like an investment in yourself to enhance possibly you know enhance possibly your learning abilities or your teaching abilities or yeah. So what I'm just getting like, again, this is just an energy reading, personal development, spiritual discernment. It could just be like learning something, okay? And that's just what I'm getting. This is just an energy reading for today, so only you would know if this applies to you. If it applies, great. If it doesn't, then I hope you enjoyed the other messages. All right, so when it comes to communication, okay, as long as, make sure you're communicating with yourself great, okay? When it comes to communication, don't let's see what we got here. Hold on. Communication. All right, when it comes to communication, make sure you communicating to yourself when it comes to being happy with yourself, all right? You're fulfilled, all right? So just make sure you're not allowing the lack of anything or going through anything to make you feel like you're not fulfilled, okay? As long as you're happy, it doesn't matter what people, place, or thing may try to may make you feel like about yourself is what I'm getting. Let's see. Yeah, just let's see what this is about. You know what? I was trying to do a little quick reading, but here we come with the deep messages. Maybe that's why I was already laughing in the beginning of the reading. Okay, so when it comes to, make sure you're focusing on knowledge and wisdom of what kindness is, all right? Using knowledge and wisdom of what kindness is. And make sure you're most importantly communicating that to yourself, okay? So take care of yourself before you worried about what people, place, or people outside yourself may want to project or instill into possibly who you are as a person. And that's what I'm getting, okay? So don't allow the lack of knowledge or possibly, immaturity or possibly people, place, or thing that is not of your concern to basically damper your either spiritual growth, mind, body, spirit growth, personal growth, physical growth, anything that is going on with a individual. It's all about self versus self, okay? So personal development. Make sure you're focusing on positivity, okay? Recuperation if you're, going through some things. Make sure you're focusing on your own personal journey, okay? And when it comes to any type of recuperating and stuff like that, make sure you're taking your time and taking care of yourself and focusing on how you would like to grow. It's just, you know what? It's just 24 hours in a day for everybody when it comes to individuals, just make sure, my best advice is just make sure you're taking the time to focus on yourself and how you would like to, you know, grow. Like, is basically what I'm getting. This makes me want to cut this reading off because I don't like this energy. It's not bad energy. It's just kind of like, I'm just a reader. I'm just a messenger. Okay. I'm all about personal growth, self-growth. Okay. New beginnings. Okay. Satisfaction and understanding. So just make sure, if you are in a personal journey and growing, just make sure you're taking time to understand yourself before you're trying to understand anybody else, all right? And if you do understand yourself and then you're equipped to understanding others, then hey, do your best to deal with that situation with kindness, understanding, wisdom, compassion is what I'm getting, all right? And forgiveness, okay? Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, okay? This is not the time to be inflicting hurt and misunderstandings and chaos and immaturity and stuff like that. This is not that time. This is a time to be focusing on Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, okay? Positive relationships, healing relationships, supporting relationships, okay? That is the conclusion, okay? So, I'm sending a lot of love and healing to ones that, are still a little bit confused when it comes to self-love, shadow work, healing, mind, body, spirit, possibly the relationship when it comes to Most High and God, Lord Jesus Christ, right? That are having trouble with perfection, that are having trouble with possibly heartbreaks, that are having trouble with just like confusion, all right? Healing the heart. Now, that was the beginning of the reading. Healing the heart. Taking the time to accept love, to give love, possibly, any romantic relationships. Healing the heart. This is all about, there's no way we could be what, in a loving, caring relationship if we don't love ourselves. So, everybody's in a different life cycle, okay? Different life path. We shouldn't be projecting and causing chaos for others, okay? We shouldn't be causing drama, but hey, that's the world we live in, right? So, just this message goes out to, when it comes to just focus on yourself, all right? Use your spiritual discernment, okay? And love those who love you, okay? And the ones who don't love you and care about you, just, pray for them, forgive them, forgive yourself, okay? That's it. It's not, everybody has an opportunity to take the path that they would like to take when it comes to personal relationships, okay? When it comes to having a personal relationship with Most High and God, Lord Jesus Christ, stuff like that, all right? Now is not the time to be focusing on any burdens, or if anyone's making you feel like there's a burden, okay? It's like, now is not the time for that, okay? Now is not the time to be manipulation and stuff like that, or control. If that's what you're feeling, okay, I'm getting a couple of those messages, okay? So completion on that. Now is the time to be, in your most high power, your stability, your foundation, okay? Things you've worked hard for. If you've worked hard for it, those are the things that belong to you, right? They don't belong to, anybody outside yourself. Now, if you have those things and you want to share it with people, hey, that's great. That's beautiful. But, if it's something that you work for, you don't owe anybody anything. So just make sure you're not allowing, chaos or people, place, or thing to manipulate you, control you, threaten you, bother you, okay, when it comes to, or distract you from basically your personal journey, okay, who God made you to be, right? Use your gifts, okay? Use your gifts for self-love, self-growth, okay? And if you're past that cycle, then, help others, help the less fortunate, okay? Only you would know what your personal calling is, okay? When it comes to any trauma, any healing, it takes time to go through trauma and healing and stuff like that, but only you would know when that trauma and healing is enough for you to start inviting in new things, okay? So just make sure you're, not getting stuck in that cycle of also, okay, I have to heal all the time. It's nothing wrong with healing, but just make sure you're also rewarding yourself, okay? That you may have, closed out some healing trauma cycles, childhood healing, stuff like that, all right? old relationships. Make sure you're focusing on your progress, okay? Make sure you're planning based on your progress and not planning based on your trauma and your disappointments and stuff like that, all right? Let's see. Yeah, make sure you're planning on, support, okay? You're looking for support and you're looking for happiness within yourself and those types of groups and communities and people. Let's see. Yeah, so that you can have that balance, mind, body, spirit balance, okay? Personal discernment, boundaries, okay? Your personal relationship when it comes to Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ. Nobody has the right to interfere into that growth when it comes to, Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, and your comfort, okay? What is it? Growth and comfort, okay? Within self, within, mind, body, spirit, within your spiritual discernment, within just your world in general. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see. Make sure you're not allowing any insecurities to cause fear. Okay. Any insecurities causing fear when it comes to what do you call it? Like your relationship with Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, when it comes to any crossroads. So where does your loyalty lie? Okay. Make sure you're focusing on using your spiritual discernment and taking care of yourself. So I'm getting like self-nourishment, just taking care of yourself and changing whatever you feel like is just not nourishment for mind, body, spirit, or for the soul, or for the body. Let's see what else. Yeah, so just introspection within self, okay? Mind, body, spirit. Let's see. Make sure you're not, all right, so what I'm getting here, this may be a little, I'm not a relationship expert, but I'm getting here, when it comes to any type of deceptive relationships or friendships, just make sure, you're focusing on the truth. So if it was deceptive, then, forgive yourself, forgive others, okay? And focus on not being stressed about it, right? You can't keep giving things to God and Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, and taking it back. So, and if it wasn't deceptive, okay, and you're just kind of like finding out the truth, make sure you're focusing on the truth, okay? We have lessons and blessings when it comes to just people, place, or thing, all right? Everything happens for a reason, okay? Without darkness, you wouldn't get to light, okay? So it's like, I'm just getting like a lot of stuck energy here when it comes to the truth, all right? And stress and anxiety. Make sure you're focusing on your vision, okay? And being brave and celebrating, okay? Not all relationships last. Not all friendships last. Not all marriages last. Not all families last. So it's like, make sure you're celebrating that, okay? Make sure you're learning from the situation. You're celebrating that, and it should have making you more brave within self so that you can see the divine plan when it comes to Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, the vision, okay? The truth. Make sure you're not focusing or hanging out in that, disappointment energy, deception energy, or just, make sure you are focusing on spiritual guidance, okay? Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, when it comes to anything that is burdensome, despair, grief, not happy, just feeling not forgiven and stuff like that. So spiritual guidance when it comes to grief, okay? Grief is really hard because grief to me is like, you got a lot of love and you don't have it doesn't have anywhere to go sometimes, okay? Or you got a lot of love and it's just trapped in the body. So just make sure you're taking that to Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, when it comes to grief, so that you can have spiritual guidance, okay? So that you can handle that accordingly, okay? Grief, you got to handle accordingly. You can't just be like, in this behavior or emotional suppression, okay? Trying to handle grief. It will eat you alive, okay? So just make sure when it comes to your personal space, just make sure you're equipping yourself with the tools that you need as an individual. Personal development, spiritual discernment, okay? Structure in your independency, okay? Being in that transformation, celebrating that transformation, having empathy for yourself, releasing anything that is just dead, okay? Death, okay? Taking that death off of you, okay? Anything, people, place, or thing, anything, an old job, an old relationship, old money, everything, okay? Just release it. when it comes to making decisions, all right? Make sure you're inspiring yourself, okay? And not living in la la land, not being in a delusion, okay? Let's see. Yeah, not being in delusional or in an illusion, or stuff like that. There's so much to life, okay? Life is a gift. Like, I'm all about personal development, spiritual development. you know um Me growing up, my me growing up is just basically, I've been through, being raised in religions and different cultures and different backgrounds. um you know Things aren't easy, okay, when it comes to having a personal relationship with Most High God, okay, Lord Jesus Christ. But the more you focus on that relationship, okay, when it comes to Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, you will have the guidance that you need, okay? No people, place, or thing, or man, woman in this world will be able to trick you or tell you about yourself when you have that personal relationship with yourself first, okay? It's nothing wrong with having friendships and relationships afterwards, but when you spend the time and take the time to explore and discover who you are as an individual, you will be able to decide what you like and what you don't like. And that is a daily walk. Okay. That's not something that hey, I just wake up one day and this is just what it's going to be. So make sure you're being loyal to yourself. All right. It's nothing wrong with being loyal to people that you feel have possibly earned your loyalty. Okay. But there is still a boundary on that. Okay. Your loyalty goes to Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ first, which is putting that in yourself first. Okay. And exploring, discovering, using your free will, which is discovery and explore, using your free will to what you like and what you don't like in this world. Okay. And that is the life of that's the cycle of life. You got endings and you got beginnings. So just make sure you're focusing on things that are bringing you life and not things that are bringing you death, or things that are just old and outdated. Okay, make sure you're letting go of any old and outdated situations, thinking, things that just don't serve you your best self. Okay, and this is not all about serving, this is just all about taking care of yourself. And once you've taken care of yourself, then you have more than enough love, or compassion to give others. Okay, not focusing on what others have and why do they have it. This is not about that. Okay, so again, I'm only the messenger. I'm not a lecturer. I'm not trying to give a lecture. I'm just expressing my personal opinions, okay? My personal perspectives on life. And things are tough and it's not easy, but that's the challenge, okay? So challenge yourself to continue to love yourself so that you can, teach others how to treat you. And that's really what it's about. The more you love yourself, then you'll teach others how to treat you. And in order to get there, we do go through some unfortunate things. And it's not about holding on to those things. It's about letting those things go because they're unfortunate. Okay. So that's the message. Just make sure you're not hanging around in that unfortunate energy, and really calling in and opening the heart chakra into things that you want to have, experience, go through, and stuff like that. And just being your authentic self and being honest with yourself. And there's one more message I'm going to read, but the picture here is on my wall, so I'm gonna read it and hopefully you guys can hear it out loud. Okay, let's see. So the message today is let's see. Okay, so root chakra, base chakra. So your adrenal glands, your blood, your skeleton, your feet, your knees, your hips, your teeth, your nails, your rectum, and your spine. Physical stability, security, self-sufficiency, and responsibility for self, connection to earth, and your survival spiritual instincts. So that is the message for today. That is going to be the chakra for today. Root chakra, just self-sufficiency, and that's what it's really all about. So I'm sending a lot of love and healing. Sorry I was laughing throughout the video. I'm just a little giggly, and I haven't maybe I need to have a little snack or something. Okay, all right, so happy Sunday, have a beautiful week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.